Morning guys, welcome back to another video. It's pretty early this morning. It's like 7 a.m. and we have packed up heaps of stuff, food stuff, because wow, I haven't really talked about it ever because I've never been allowed to talk about it, but by the time this is out I've obviously announced it. So I wrote a book, which is insane, and today we're going to go film some just like video content stuff just for like marketing social media. So we've rented out this really cool villa for the day, and then we're going to go film some recipes in my book that I wrote. Woo! So yeah, we're kind of just frantically not frantic, actually, that's a lie. We're just
frantically trying to escape Bali as well.
Yeah, and at the same time we've realised that we need to leave Bali like within the next couple of days to be able to get home in August for my book launch. So it's been quite a few stressful days, but I think today's going to be fun. We've hired like a little videographer person who's going to do all of the videos, which makes my life a bit easier, which means I don't have to put them together myself. Yeah. There's my book. I'll bring the books because, you know, I wrote them. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, that was my phone. Love that for me, okay. Yeah, so I've actually been really stressed out the last couple of days, but I'm gonna try chill out and have fun today. Andrew's hard at work. This is the kitchen. We've got all these really cute ceramics, and we have already made I think like 4 recipes already, and it's only 11 o'clock, so that's good. We made some chocolate oats and some cookies. These are really good.
So, yeah, are you able to ask a guy to bring someone around to get some dishwashing liquid?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Guys.
I've messed up the kitchen already. Alright, should we have a food break? Hi. Got the spread.
Hello guys. This is the...
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
I'm ready to eat.
Yeah.
Everyone is
He's just been waiting.
hungry.
As per, we've set up the shot. We've got the eggplant noodles, pineapple fried rice, and the beetroot dal, and then the smashed strawberry margaritas all lined up. There's Kelsey's everywhere. But yay, I'm excited to eat. Bit sore. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sore. We got 2 more recipes to go. This is my self-sauce Siddiqui date pudding. It is so yummy. Just waiting for the ice cream to melt. Where's that side? Yum. So so we're just finishing up at the villa. I didn't really get a chance to film much because we were so busy, but I thought I would show you guys around because it's really pretty. I'm obsessed with this room. And then the bathroom is amazing. Little outside bathroom. And yeah, we had such a good day. I was actually really productive. I think I'll talk some more when I get back. So I'll just show you guys the rest of the villa. I didn't actually get to look in all the rooms. There's a couple more rooms there. Very nice pool. Okay, yeah, so this is like the same. I love the art. And then I'm guessing that's like the same bathroom, and then there's 2 more bedrooms that way. Andrew in the kitchen. The best part. And all these nice ceramics. Hello, so we are back from the shoot. It was like a 10-hour day. It was pretty long. I made, I think, 10 recipes and filmed them, so I'm pretty excited to see how they turn out. Yeah, it's filled with heaps of like lifestyle photos, like surfing, just heaps of like these snacks, these breakfast. So the chapters are breakfast, drinks, snacks, salads, mains, and then desserts. Oh, I love them. Love the colors too. Like, it's just so vibrant, and like, because obviously like all of my recipes are usually super colorful. I try like heaps of different colors and like variety of food, so I just love how we've made the book, make it so pretty. And I am like crazy, I like did all the photography myself with like a little bit of help from friends obviously, and Andrew and everything. He was super helpful. Yeah, lots of my friends like Sarah and Courtney, they helped me take lots of photos. But yeah, it's so crazy because like I didn't know anything. I honestly didn't know anything about photography like a year ago. I knew nothing. I didn't have a camera. I always liked taking photos like when I was on holiday and like stuff like that, but I knew nothing. I literally decided that I wanted to take nice photos because like on Instagram, obviously that's like a massive part of like growing a brand and everything. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a thing that I'm gonna get good at food photography and like food styling, just so that my photos can look really nice. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just so proud of myself. Like it took a really long time. It was like a year, probably even over a year's work. And like all the recipes are just my favorite recipes. Like I've been making these like forever. Some of these I've been making, you know, some of them like my mum. I've got like my mum's brown rice salad, which we always have for Christmas. And then I've got like heaps of smoothies that I make every day. And like the dal, oh, the beetroot dal is so yummy and it's so pretty. Like it's really, I'm gonna try to find it. Oh, the pineapple fried fries. I filmed that today. And yeah, like I never thought, like I reckon if you asked anyone from like school or just who's known me forever, this is not what the plan was. Like I never thought I would be selling a book, let alone a cookbook. Like I never ever. So it just shows that like, I don't know, you can do whatever you want. You can do, like, life is just crazy. And what else was I gonna talk about? Can't even remember now. Yeah, I just think when I started like this healthy Kelsey brand thing, I was really sad. Like it was when lockdown first happened and Andrew and I were meant to go traveling. Like that was kind of my whole plan. Like I was a swimmer. I don't know if I've mentioned that on YouTube, but I was a swimmer growing up, and I always was like, I'm gonna go to the Olympics. Like that was kind of the thing. Trained like a lot that was in my head of what I was going to do. And when I realized I didn't want to do that anymore, it was kind of hard, but I was like over it at the time, so I was fine with it, and I quit and I was happy. I finished uni, everything was good. I've always been a very like happy person, so everything's good, happy. And then yeah, we were all booked to go to Nepal. So Andrew and I had a flight. We were meant to go travel. Like, our whole plan was to save. We'd saved for years, and we were going to go traveling for a couple of years. And we had our flights booked. Everything was ready. We were going to go to Nepal for a month. We were going to walk the Annapurna track, which is like not base camp, but it's close. And I think it's a bit less busy than base camp. I still really want to do it. I think I will have to get there one day. But yeah, so we had that all booked, and then like COVID happened, and we were like, we were still gonna go. We were like, oh, we'll be fine. Like at the beginning when they were saying like it's starting to get bad, and I was like, oh, it's fine. And then I was like, oh shit, like maybe we shouldn't go. And then like New Zealand went in. Hold on, I just need to. Oh yeah, something happened to my camera. But yeah, the New Zealand went into lockdown, so I was like, obviously we're not gonna go. And it was like maybe like 3 days before lockdown, they like announced that we were going to go into it, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. Like, I had kind of just thought I'd travel, and then I don't know, I'd figure it out. I always wanted to do like fashion stuff, so I did business at uni, and I was always like wanted to be a buyer or like something like that. But I was kind of like at the point where I didn't really want to do that anymore, and I was really passionate about food at that time as well, but I didn't think you can make just a job out of it, so I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. And then here we went into lockdown, and I was just like, I can't go traveling, and that was all I wanted to do. And I had like a full breakdown. Like I was just crying for like 2 straight days, and I don't cry, I'm really not a crier. Anyone who knows me, I'm not really into crying. And I just cried for like 2 days, and my mum was like, what? Like my parents were just like, what the hell? Like, because I'm just such a, you know, positive, happy person, and I just cried. I was like crying for, yeah, days. And then mum was just like, what is wrong? And I was like, I'm not good at anything. That was why I was crying. I thought I wasn't good at anything. I literally broke down, cried, because I was like, I'm not good at anything, which is ridiculous because I'm good at so many things. Like, that's just stupid, but that's genuinely how I felt. And I was like, I'm not good at anything, and I don't want to work in a shit, like I just don't want to have an average job. Like I always wanted to do something. This is like, I think like, you know, like cool of my parents, because I grew up thinking like I'm gonna do something really awesome. Like that was just what I thought, and I thought it was going to be the Olympics, and then I thought, I don't know, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I thought it was going to be really cool. And then I had just a realization that I was like, maybe it's not going to be really cool, and I'm not good at things. And it was just it was just weird for me. And then, so I had 2 days of that. And then we decided, our family and Andrew as well, we were going to go do the lockdown at my parents' place up north. So I was like, okay, once we get there, I'm not sad anymore. I need to sort my shit out. Like, I'm gonna do something. I like had my days. This is what I do whenever I'm upset. Actually, it's a good tip. It's just be really sad for a day. Like I always watch Sheep by the Dozen. It's my go-to sad movie. Like, it makes me happier. 1, and then if you're feeling a second day, you can watch number 2 as well. And then so I gave myself, you know, the rest of that day, and I was like, okay, tomorrow once we get up north, I'm done being sad. I'm gonna find something that I really want to do, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it really well. Like, that was my mindset. And then we got up north, and every single night I'd come up with like a new business. At that time, I was like, maybe I'll just start an Instagram so I can like share recipes while I'm in lockdown. So it just mainly because, so I'm not bored, like I can do something, you know, keep myself entertained. So I started the Instagram account. And then I literally started making a list of things that I could do. And every single night I'd go to sleep and I'd just be thinking like, what am I going to do? And it was always like business ideas. I was like, I can start like a porridge caravan was one of my ideas. But like it was during COVID, so I was like, that's probably not the best idea. And then kind of, with being like on my foodie Instagram a lot, I saw that like a few people had written ebooks, and I was like, huh, like this was like a week after me having different business ideas, by the way. I'd wake my dad up at like midnight and be like, I've got the idea, and like, yeah, I like had an idea to like import a different plant milk. Like there was a lot of, I mean, it was good, like it obviously shows that I wanted to do something cool again, but just a week of my poor Andrew was just like, yeah, that's a really good idea. Andrew made me like spreadsheets every single time I had an idea, because he was like excited as well. And then, yeah, so I saw that people were making ebooks, and I was like, I can make an ebook, like, why not? And I got my dad had like just, he had like, it was quite a good camera. I think it was a Nikon something, I don't know. And I was like, yeah, I can take photos with that. That'd be fun. And I started just making food all the time. We probably put on so much weight over lockdown because I was just making so much food. And I literally wrote an ebook in that month of lockdown. So like a few weeks, it was actually 3 weeks, because the first week I didn't do it. So I literally wrote an ebook in 3 weeks. And I was like, cool, well that's good. And then I was like, so I got Dad, I was like, Dad, can you read through this and like edit it? I was just going to get everyone in my family to do it, because I'm so bad at proofreading things. Even at uni, I was just so bad. I think once I'm done, I'm like done. So I was like, okay, you can proofread this. And then he was reading it and he was like, Kelsey, this is like good. Like you should send this to publishers. And I was like, Dad, I don't think that's how it works. Like you don't just send things to publishers. And he was like, okay. And then like that night I was like, maybe that is how it works. Like how else would people get things published? So I was like, okay. So I literally Googled New Zealand publishers, and I emailed like 1 million people. I was also emailing 1 million people to get work. So through like my Instagram, I had like 500 followers, and I was like, okay, so people seem to make money off like making recipes for companies. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that too. So I was emailing like hundreds of companies every single day. I was so annoying, but I mean, kind of what you gotta do. And so I sent out another like 100 emails and was like, hey, I've written this, like I'd love for you to read it if you want. And it wasn't like now looking back at what I made before, like it wasn't nowhere near as good as what this is. Like it changed. This is a whole different book from the ebook that I wrote a year and a half ago. And then, yeah, a publishing company, actually lots of people replied, and lots of people were like, yeah, we just think you should grow your brand a bit more, which was totally fair enough. But they're like, awesome job, which I thought was amazing. Like I didn't expect anyone to even reply. And then one company replied and they were like, this is awesome. And so we were just coming out of lockdown. So we were back home in Red Beach. Yeah, so lockdown was done in New Zealand. And they were like, can you come meet us tomorrow? Like this publishing company was like, this is amazing, and we can't believe you did this yourself. Can you come meet us tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, like, okay. So I quickly, like, I was just like, I was so excited, but then I was like, oh, I don't want to get my hopes up. Like it probably won't happen. I was still like, it probably won't happen. And then met with the publishing company. They were literally like, do you want to write a book? And I was like, yes. Yes, I do. So, yeah, then that happened. Actually, for a while though, like they gave me a contract and everything to read over, and that whole weekend I was like, nah, like they're going to change their mind. Like I don't think. And they didn't email me again because I hadn't signed the contract. I was reading the contract. And I was like, they haven't emailed me again, like, but nah, they've changed their mind. Like, and Dad was like, just email them, like they've definitely not changed their mind. It's been like 2 days. I just couldn't believe it. Like I couldn't believe that anyone wanted to sign it. Like it was insane. And then yeah, I signed the contract and then started writing a book, which was insane. And I was like, I'd really like to do the photography myself, and they were like, yep, that's great. But my photography back then, like when I first wrote my ebook was bad. Like now that I look back on those photos, I'm like, there's no way I would want them to be in a book. And then kind of as I grew my brand and kind of like grew as a photographer, like recipe development, stuff like that, the recipes changed a lot. That I don't think there's maybe a couple recipes from the original. And what's funny though is that the front cover that we chose is from the original ebook. Like we did this little photo shoot. I made this little picnic out the back, this little photo shoot, and it's actually this photo as well. There's another one of them, but it's literally from a little photo shoot, photos that my mum took, like out the front of my house in Red Beach. So that's funny that ended up being the front cover. But yeah, so I can't even remember what I was talking about now, but I think it just like goes to show that like you can be in a really sad place and like you can choose what to do about it. Like you can choose where to go. Like I decided that no, I wasn't going to be sad anymore and I was going to do something awesome, and that's what happened. Like yeah, I don't know whether it's if I just moped through that whole month of lockdown and didn't do anything and just felt really sorry for myself and just complained, like there's no way that this would have happened. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just really proud of myself and I can't believe I wrote a book. Yeah, I thought I'd just explain like how it all happened, because I get asked a lot on Instagram, like how to grow a brand and how I've, like, no one even knows I have the book out now and I still get asked that, and it's just, I don't know, it makes me feel really good. And I just thought I'd explain like that it came from me literally not knowing what I wanted, thinking I was good enough, like thinking I wasn't good at anything. Like that's what this came from. So yeah, that's kind of about it. I think I'll do like a full Q&A. Maybe I'll ask you guys to ask me some questions on my Instagram, and I'll do like a full Q&A. I've been talking for too long, my mouth will dry. Full Q&A about the book. If there's any questions you guys want, it's all plant-based. So yeah, simple, vibrant, plant-based food. Hello, it is me while I am making this video, and I've just realized that the ending of my little speech has disappeared. I have no idea. I'm guessing it just stopped videoing for some reason. So it was a couple weeks ago, so I have no idea what I was going to say, but yeah, my book is available September 13th in all New Zealand stores, and then it is heading to Australia in like October, November. I'll let you guys know the exact dates, and then once it's in Australia, it goes onto Amazon as well, so you can buy it there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it once you get it. It's pretty exciting, and yeah, that's it.